Alright. I think... Yeah, okay, good. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. As always, we are back to Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Hopefully... Yeah, there we go. I just gotta get chat set up here. And there. I still have the jankiest setup known to man, so it's a little bit rough. But I'm doing my best. Last time, we ended up getting a few more weapon slots from Hestu. We got ourselves the Master Sword by doing the Bargainer statue down here. I think I may actually want to drop back down and see about... I'll see if I have enough for the first piece of the gloom armor, because that will actually be surprisingly helpful. Well, hello, nephew. Nice to see you. How you doing, buddy? Good, good. How's class going? I'm getting by as best I can. You know how it is. It's always time for coffee with me. Class not going well? Darn. I'm actually always surprised you can hear me in class, too. Unless you've got headphones in? I don't know. What are you? Ah, cool. Which class are you in? You turn the volume way up. Fair enough. Fair enough. Tunic of the Depths. There we go. Grab that. Oh, you're home now fixing snowblowers. Cool. How's that going? I heard you had a lot of customers this year. Although I hear that about the same thing when you're doing lawnmowers in the summer, too. Going good? Awesome. I'm sorry if I'm distracting you too much to work on them. That's fair. Honestly, I don't even know how I would tune something like that up. I mean, you know, I used to be a mechanic for a while, but you've got some that are horrible and just keep leaking gas. Now that I could understand. That I could understand. Just like minor fixes to keep them in working order. Oil spark plug and air filter, blade sharpening. Cool, cool. That seems pretty reasonable then. Except the snowblowers would probably be the fuel oil mixture for the spark plug, wouldn't it? I cannot imagine that is very pleasant to work with by any means. Lots of them use both oil and fuel. Yeah, because it would probably get mixed in the combustion chamber for the, probably a two-stroke engine, I would bet. If it's just a simple little thing like that. But if they're mixed, then it's only a spark plug I have to change and the air filter. That's fair. I still can't imagine it's excessively pleasant, though. Like, the gas oil mixture spark plugs are still pretty, like, caked in grime. I never enjoyed having to do things like that. Yeah. Black with carbon, partial combustion. Yay. It has been a long time since I've worked. It has been a long time since I've had to work on vehicles, but I do remember those types of things being nasty. Especially, there were some times I'd have to do like oil changes, but people would not do their oil often enough, and then on top of that, they'd overfill it. So basically, you'd bring the car in, you'd pull the plug, and then all of a sudden you'd get a burning stream of disgusting black oil firing its way down your sleeve in towards your shirt. Ugh. It was never fun. It's worse when you have to take apart the engine and it's messed inside. Yeah. I get you, man. I get you. It has been a long time since I've had to do that, but I do not miss how gross the job could get. I really enjoyed how tough it was, but it was not clean by any means. Let's see, so we are... What am I doing here? At the moment, I'm just trying to get some more batteries, which means I gotta go beat some bosses. Where's the nearest one? Looks like up there. How many do you think you'll get through today? Well, hello there! Fancy meeting you here, Nat. Long time no see indeed. Oh, do you like my new tank, Nat? My new depths tank? At least one would probably be good, yeah. Probably. Why, thank you. It's got a pulse laser on the top. I don't know if you've ever seen the pulse lasers in action. Actually, I might have shown you the other day. I thought you'd saved up enough money for the snowboarding already. You said it's going to be 3 days you're gone, right? Or 3 days you're there? Just about. Yes! Nephew is back, and he finally has a name that makes sense. Instead of Oi Wanagusha. 3 days, need some money for groceries. Fair, fair. I heard I heard you were surprised talking to Grandma that I always overpay you when I have you bring me food. You don't even remember the last name? I remember it being weird, and when I asked you about it when I went to visit you, we realized that it was something like a British person asking if you wanted a gusher. It was, "Oi, I want a gusher." And I don't know why you picked that, but it was funny enough that it's hard to get out of my mind. Don't need more weapons, I'm just trying to get these guys. Oh, come to think of it, Nat. Since I know you didn't spend much time in the depths, did you know you can get pristine weapons down here? Just double checking. Because I feel like that's something you may have missed, and it's kind of a big thing. Okay, good. Good. Because, for example, I only found one during the last time I was down there, but the Royal Claymore in pristine condition comes with 34 damage. Okay, catch you later, nephew. Have fun working on the engines. You came in a bit late for the conversation, Nat, but he was fixing snowblowers to earn some money to go snowboarding. Because we are close enough to the mountains where we are that it's only a couple hours trip to get there. So he's going to go with his friends and spend a couple nights snowboarding. which is pretty cool. I never had friends to go do that with. Yeah. Yep. Or better yet, I'll quote Chit. Yeah, yeah. Alright, let's go. I wanted to repair this sword too. Come to think of it. Maybe I should do that before I start fighting bosses. Did you know you can repair weapons, Nat? Just wondering if this is something that was in your knowledge base as well. Okay, here, I'll show you how to repair a weapon. It's pretty entertaining. You can only do it here at Death Mountain. And I've got a couple spots marked on the map already that I just ran by. But you may have noticed these little guys on the left, these weird octoroks down here. And what you do is you come get their attention and you drop your weapon. And then they suck it in. And they'll spit it back at you fully repaired. So now it's in pristine condition again, and it's been upgraded. It now has a critical hit chance increase. Yeah. So that's fun. And there's a weird kind of exploit you can do too with some of the bonus weapons where you've got like the special trident or the special equipment from Urbosa and stuff, where once it's built, if you don't want to spend the diamonds again, these things won't directly repair it, but you can attach the weapons to another weapon, and then it'll repair both. And all you have to do at that point is go split them. It's pretty entertaining, to be honest. Okay, come on, get off of here. Actually, do I have anything else that needs to be repaired? I think that was the only one right now. Yes. So speaking of splitting, I'm going to go do that right now because I wanted to upgrade my smashy sword. I really would have liked to give it durability up, but you make do with what you got. I don't know if you've ever used this, the item splitter here, but down at Terrytown. I'm pretty sure this is Terrytown. Ooh, hey, Korok. Gonna grab him real quick. There is the little Goron from Breath of the Wild who has a business breaking things down. You pay him 20 rupees and you can smuggle stuff out of shrines. You can change out the things that are on your weapons without needing to lose them. All kinds of fun stuff. So for example, in this case, I'm going to take off the... where is it? The rare stone talus heart from here and put it onto my Moblin Hammer instead and make it like 70 damage. Very helpful. Do I have enough for a goddess statue too? I do. We're gonna get a heart. I have many upgrades. Yes, gimme. Do 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 do. This is cool armor that I'm wearing, the chest piece. It's the gloom armor, so it provides me with disposable hearts that regenerate in the light or the light of a light root. And then I don't lose the heart when I take damage. It's very nice. Let's see, where is... Break it down, boy. Here he is. Zip-za! Rare stone talus heart, there we go. And I think you're fine on there. Yes, we'll break that down. Go ahead. Pick you up again. I just didn't want to lose it after I beat the talus, so I stuck it to something that I didn't actually want it on. And I'll get this one off. There's actually a fun thing from a shrine you can get here. The one down at the spiral. There's a special electric fan you can pick up, and if you build it in a certain very strange way, you can fly it infinitely for 0 battery and 0 power. Also, there's a weird rotor you can get to make vehicles that move at insane speeds on the ground, which is pretty cool. I've never built them, but they look cool. What we got here? I wanted to break this one down too. So I get the star back. And the last one is going to be the heavy sword anyway. Yes, break it down. Alright. And now, if we put the Royal Claymore on... I'm going to organize these two. There we go. 67 damage. Not as much as I'd like, but definitely enough to get me through a few fights. What do we have? I think I'm gonna hang on to these anyway, just because they're kind of rare. I might sell that one, actually. I'm here to sell. Oh, can I not sell the weapon piece? Ah, well. In that case, we'll just get rid of you. Drop, because I don't need you. And I'll probably get rid of this one. Okay, that should be good. So this is where all the really rare weapons are, over in this area, as well as some of the hardest enemies in the game. Or at least some of the hardest regular world enemies in the game. You can even find silver bokoblins here from the start, as well as a white Lionel, rare Talos, the blue-white frocks. But you also get some of the best rewards as a result, so worth it to come. Where is my hover cycle? There we go. And with 3 bars, I can actually get around without some of the zonai armor on, which is super nice. Because it means I can use the armor for different effects. Silksong's already getting an expansion? That is crazy. I thought they spent so long working on it because they were just having too much fun, and now they're like, oh yeah, by the way, more fun. Let's put the other armor on. There we go. 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Difficult boss fight, eh? Awesome. Sounds like a plan. Oh, I don't have anything to attach that to right now. I'm not cheating. I just know how to do it. Okay, you know what? I'm going to take this with me because at least I'm going to hope I can take this with me. Unfortunately, probably not, because I will want to play Silksong myself. I haven't even beaten, you know what? I might actually watch you play it. Because it's not like I'm super attached to any of the games. Wow, I can't bring you. Yeah, I haven't even beaten Hollow Knight yet. So it's not like I'm super attached to any of the games. I just thought it might be worthwhile for streaming because it would be the very first one. Or like a blind playthrough as it's releasing might be popular. It's not as though I'm gonna be sad if I don't play it. Or if I don't stream it. That's fair. That's fair. I do believe you. There's no real question in my mind about that. Okay, what do you got? I would love it if it was a royal sword. You will still be lost in the map not knowing what's going on. Yeah, you would think so, but also you remember how weird I am even with things like blueprints, where without taking notes, I just kind of remember things, whether I want to or not. I don't know if you knew you could do this, but I don't feel like fighting them, so there. I'm gonna smack that back on. There we go. Yeah, the sparkle fruit can just instantly, or dazzle fruit can instantly kill a lot of the staphos, the skeleton enemies. That is not cheating. That is fully in the game. I am doing nothing wrong there. Oh, is this another piece of crap one? It is. Okay. It's not cheating. Alright, I'm gonna leave this. I don't want to waste it. I'll just attach it to something worthless for now. I guess I'll put it back on here. I'll split you later. This thing honestly feels like cheating sometimes. It's only 9 zoanite to make this. As long as you've got the technique down, you can build it super easily, and it is such an amazing mode of transport that most people never bother building anything else. Also, I'm glad you're here, but don't you need to get to sleep? Are you doing okay? I appreciate you hanging out. I'm not trying to chase you off. I'm just worried about you. Another Royal Claymore. Good, good. Oh, hey, let's get out of here now. I'm just concerned about you. Oh, you needed to purchase games. Okay. Now that I have a... I can go be a burrito. Cool, cool. Oh, it's another piece of junk. I want a royal sword. I like the royal stuff because it lasts a long time. It's got high durability. Your priorities are not fucked up. They are very normal for a gamer. I don't think anyone will judge you for it. Hubby and I also got the game of the year. Oh! You got Helldivers? You got Helldivers? Was Helldivers game of the year? I don't actually know, to be honest. But I'm assuming you're mentioning it specifically because of that. Junk. Oh, what is game of the year? Expedition 33. Gotcha. I've heard it's good. I watched No Brainer play it for a little while. We were making jokes about it being that French game, baguettes, oui oui ha ha. Ooh, Royal Halberd, that's okay. I don't think I'm in the mind space for it. That's fair. That's fair. Even with Helldivers, with the guys that I play with usually, there are some factions that they just don't want to go fight. And that's fine, because there's 3 different ones. But like, you've got the bugs, which just come out of the ground and swarm you, but aren't very strong. You've got squids, which are a little bit like zombies. You've got automatons, which are... they're just robots, so think you're fighting Terminators. Over here, bot boy. I'll feed him Bright Bloom Seed. He's not bad once you know how to eat him. Oh, I have the wrong weapon on. I'll use Master Sword, why not? Oh, because that's not a smashing weapon. Okay. This one. So watch. You get bucked off. He opens his mouth. You drop something in. And he goes back to chewing, so you just keep attacking him. And then he does it again. So you drop something in his mouth, and you go back to smacking him. And then he's dead. He's that easy to beat. All you gotta do is keep him eating and he'll leave you the heck alone. Actually, how much battery power do I have? 40? Okay. Okay. Good night, Nat. Thank you for hanging out a little bit as you could. I appreciate you being here. You sleep well, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah! I mean, we had a much longer hangout while you were playing Splatoon, though. If I could give you a shout out from my phone, I would, but I don't think I can even enter chat with it. And I think you're the only one here right now anyway, so no big deal. Say goodnight to hubby for me, too. Where is my... Where is my hoverbike? It should be here. Oh, it must have disappeared. Oh well. Back to hoverbike. There should be... I'm like 90% sure there should be an additional weapon somewhere in here. But I'm not sure where exactly. And it kind of bothers me that I don't know. Oh well. C'est la vie. C'est la vie, mon ami. I'd rather be shiny. Which, if nobody who's in chat has noticed my message today, I made a Talmatoa reference with the Go Live message. And I thought it was hilarious. Because now it's, I'd rather be shriny. I thought it was funny. Oops. There we go. I kind of wonder if a very specific thing can happen here. Most people know that if you stop and talk to an NPC, it will recover your stamina and battery. I'm really curious if watching a cutscene will do the same thing. I'm not going to take advantage of it, but all of a sudden I am curious enough that I'm going to check. Because watching a cutscene can mess with a lot of things in-game. Okay, it doesn't. That was worth a shot. I hadn't planned on taking advantage of it, even if that was the case, but I had to know. I was curious. Where is the next sword? I would really like to get a royal sword, because I like the one-handed weapons. No matter what, I'm going to be heading over to... What was I going to say? I don't remember now. That's okay. Oh, I don't have anything worth a tier 3 weapon yet. I mean, I don't mind getting the zonai charges from that thing, but I don't really want to beat him up at the moment because I don't have anything to stick his weapon on. I need to get a mighty zonite sword. That's what I need to do. Because that makes it worth it. Have I marked that one? Yeah, there's 2 single-handed swords over there. Let's go see if they have populated with good weapons. I will hope they have. Oh, no. It's just another royal halberd. Also fine. Nothing wrong with that. Where did my thingy go? There it is. I mean, it's nice that I'm getting so many halberds, but I really do want some swords. Because they do more damage. Again, the royal halberds are fine. They're just not ideal. The one-handed swords I like because they're fast and sturdy. How did it not populate again? Maybe I'll have to go smash another sword. Because I think I busted the royal sword in a shrine, which may not have counted to put it into the pool. And if that's the case, it's lame, but I understand. Because, like, none of the one-handed swords that I want are showing up. And after this many pristine deposits, that's odd. That is very odd. I would usually expect to see at least one across the population. Also, why do I have a red mark on the map? Oh, right, that's why. Because that was how I got into the Korok Forest. Let's see. I'm not sure if that's another spear or two individual one-handed weapons. I think probably a spear. Which is okay. It's not the worst. I am absolutely going to, just in case, make a side trip to pick up some royal swords, though, and see if I can't get them to break on the surface and repopulate the depths during the next blood moon. Because this is just lame. Although, honestly, just having all of these two-handed swords is pretty good. A lot of the enemies that I'm fighting in here require hammers to smash their weak points. Like the blue-white frocks or the rare stone talus. Which, where is he? There should be another one up here somewhere, and I don't remember where. Where did you go, Mr. Man? Are you over here? There you are. We're gonna put you there as another gem. And I'll get ready for him. I am in my attack up armor, that's good. And that's the best way to do it so you don't lose the durability on the finishing blow smash. In case you wondered why I keep jumping at the end. Let's see, I'll put another one on you. Good. And I just need to get back to my hovercraft. I call it a hovercraft, but really it is the flying motorcycle. I've forgotten what we usually call it. Another piece of junk. I'm not having a lot of luck with the weapon population in here. Last time it was just the single royal broadsword. This time I've gotten 2 royal halberds and a royal broadsword. But that's still not great for the options that are usually here. Granted, I also didn't populate it with any of the Royal Guard equipment, which might also increase my chances of finding something decent. I just don't like the Royal Guard equipment usually. Like, it's powerful, and as far as Lionel killers go, there's definitely an advantage to making that for mounting killing. But unfortunately, it's just not all that good in general. It's so fragile that everything shatters in an instant. Anything else over here? I think I've checked all of them. Pretty sure there's nothing left. Which means I'll just go up here for this Poe, or these Poes I should say. The extra 5 are not a problem to get by any means. And I'm pretty sure I did get the kitchen schematic, yes? Yes. Which means I did conquer that Yiga fortress. If there's nothing else here right away, which I do not see anything. And I'm pretty sure I already checked here. Yeah, okay. So one last time, we're going to make a quick trip to Terrytown. Just because I want to finish off with putting the rare, or I guess all of the Talus Hearts onto these new royal weapons that I got, even if they are just spears. Also, I think I can do some of the quests here very easily. Some of the side quests. Where is Terrytown's over here? After that, we're going to go down to the depths as I'd planned. That's kind of what I use these afternoon streams for, is just trying to make sure I get as much battery power as I can to make things flow smoothly when we're doing the overworld stuff. And then on top of just getting batteries, I'm also going to try and do things like reveal more light seeds, because that will be helpful. I guess I haven't done any of these yet. That's okay. Come on, come forward. Why are you still scared? And once he gets into position, I should be able to talk to him again. There we go. He wants us to look after his daughter, which will now be found in her room. We'll go terrify her by wearing this evil armor. And then she's gonna run out and try and give a Gerudo lesson. Right over here. Gotta stay back a little bit so she doesn't get scared by us. Vaba. And then we get to come do the stupid thing, which is to use some of these broken cutouts to make a blinder for the dude that's greedy over here. Oh, did I not do that yet? Okay. I gotta do this first. A little hole in the wall. Bubble frog. Ooh, giant bloom seeds. That'll be helpful. We'll go up. Actually, come to think of it, maybe I should also do some of the initial armor sets too, because I am kind of low on those. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Because I gotta get some Great Fairies going. Oh, of course you do that. I'm not actually sure what will even do, or what will even be the upgrade material for the gloom set. So that'll be a good idea. Oh yeah, I gotta let her see that I did that. That's really weird, but it's also interesting. You actually have to have what you've done in plain sight for her to register that something has actually changed. And I think that's pretty interesting, to be honest. Now I actually want to do this too. Gotta talk to him. Oops, sorry about that. Forgot to mute it. I'm still not muting it. I probably should. And then thanks to his wife coming in, who I'm pretty sure is just in on the scheme, we only have to pay 50 rupees for it instead of 100, which is nice. Very nice, in fact. And then we'll probably take this. Yeah, I'll use this one. This will be fine. I'm pretty sure it is not all that heavy to take this rock with me. I'm just going to slap it onto the back like that. And then I should still be able to take off. Oops. I didn't mean to talk to you. I was just trying to get onto the hoverbike. There we go. Oh, I am off balance. We're gonna have to fix that. Super annoyingly, I can't even take off from that easy section there, that easy access spot, because he'll be like, oh, you can't use that rail car unless you pay me. I'm like, man, go away. So we have to go, like, somewhere over here. Oop. Which, of course, is going to get thrown off because of the tree. I should just chop the tree down is what I should do. There we go. Close enough. Nope! Maybe not close enough. Stop it. Tell you what if I attach it underneath? That might work better. Because then it'll be in the middle instead. And that shouldn't throw the weight distribution off quite as much. Hopefully. If it can stop rolling onto its side. I give. Be held up by the power of time. Whoop. There we go, that's a little better. It's not great, but it's a little better. I am not getting off the ground, but at least it's working. This is the closest to an actual hovercraft I think I've actually ever made. Because it just doesn't have the strength to pick up with this heavy crystal on it. There we go. Now, before the hoverbike disappears, I'm going to use it to go over here and do these quests first. Because it's really quick to come back there with the teleport, but it's more of a pain to lose the zonite in order to rebuild this. I think I do have enough Sundelions for it. I'm pretty sure I need 10 for the next part of the quest here. Yeah, I've got 16. We're good. Here he is.
Oh. Oh. Mm. Ooh.
And these over. I kind of wish we could dye zonai devices.
Ooh.
Then again, I would never do it. I hate burning resources on cosmetics like that. Which is hilarious, because that's not the way it is in Final Fantasy XIV. I am a relentless fashionista.
Oh. Ooh.
The thing that makes me giggle about this particular cutscene is that the hot air balloons are on a very limited time frame for their life.
Ooh.
The thought of it expiring partway down and disappearing into mist is very entertaining to me.
Oh.
I feel like a hot air balloon trip in real life would be interesting at some point, though. I've never actually considered going up in one until now, but it might be interesting. What a doting father.
Oh.
I watched a video the other day with an interesting thought about how the fact that Ganon was supposed to be the king of the Gerudo being entirely based on Koteikin Koume, who lived long enough to just kind of make that the prophecy. But I don't think it's right, because there's no reason, aside from a curse, that only females would be born to them.
Oh.
I just don't know why that would be broken by Ganondorf specifically. Anyway. Hey, 200 rupees. Actually, can I use this for displaying weapons? I've never actually built a house here, but I am curious because I think this is where I can do it. Can't yet. Well, can't and kind of won't. 1,500 is still pretty damn expensive. And I need that for equipment, because I still need to get the cold equipment from over here, and probably another piece of hot equipment from up here, and then I need the desert equipment too. So once I get those pieces, it won't be such a big deal. But for right now, just not really worth it. Wait, did I not activate that? Oh, I didn't activate that. Okay. Looks like we're going for a bit of a glide. A glide and a swim, most likely. I should have made a boat. I don't know why I didn't make a boat yet. Because boats are more expensive than just making another hover cycle. Not that, no. Sometimes I am a silly fellow. It is only 9 zonite. It's fine. think this should just be a blessing too, which would be nice. And actually, the only reason I'm doing this is because it is a blessing. It's super easy. I'm trying to save most of these for the morning streams when more people are here. I don't mind playing by myself, especially because I've just been itching to play more Tears of the Kingdom, but it is nice to have company. So if you're watching this and you ever feel like coming to join me, I hope you do so. Having people to chat with while I'm gaming is very nice. Which, come to think of it, I think I'm still an episode ahead on YouTube, which is pretty cool. It helps out a lot, having that backlog. Now, this is another bargainer statue. So let's put that there, and then I think I have enough heat resistance to go into that area. I might not, because there's 2 tiers of armor that prevent you from bursting into flame, and I don't know if I have enough. Armor, here we go. Flamebreaker, just 1 tier. See, there's no actual particular reason that I'm doing things in this order, aside from because I can. I would like to get the gloom armor so that it makes exploring the gloom a little bit easier. But it's not the be-all and end-all of the process. I just happen to know where like 4 more of these bargainer statues are. I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I know where 4 of them are. Any chance Dinral's coming up? Would be nice if you were, but I guess not. Okie dokie. I might run into it down here. Maybe. Oops, there we go. I'd like to get some more of the movement tech down, to be honest. Like, dive canceling to maintain your forward momentum with the skydive armor. That would be nice. Where am I going? Like straight up, but there is... There's water, so walls all around. I'll probably have to go up this way, to be honest. I'm gonna do that. Put on some zonai armor, which will hopefully just let me last long enough to explore a little bit. Oh, I forgot one other thing. I wanted to throw a giant bright bloom seed on here. Which shouldn't throw off the weight too much, but it should make exploring a lot easier. There we go. I mean, it will throw off the weight distribution a little bit, just hopefully not too much. And I don't really care about that at the moment, because I'm not here for those. At the very least, once I found all of these bargainer statues, it'll be a lot easier to get access to the gloom armor. It's just finding the way there in the first place that's kind of a pain. Okay, so we're at the wellspring of power. Oh no, get over here. There we are. I forgot I had to go further up. Ooh. Not that way, not that way, not that way. Okay, we're kind of okay there. Kind of. No, I said that one. Thank you. Please come up here. Get. There we go. You can tell it's been a long time since I've tried these. I didn't even remember that I didn't need the flame armor for this. The flame breaker armor. At least I don't think so. Huh. Where is the Barkner statue? Oh, here he is. He was not all that far away. Now, I do know I don't want to go into the lava region quite yet. So we're going to go maybe south from here and work our way down to the Mount Lanairu one. That'll probably work, to be honest. Dark trousers are not necessary. They're good because when you get the full Dark Link set, it gives you like a haste or haste 2 effect at night. But I don't care about that because I'm not running around on foot most of the time. Let's get rid of this and this. And we're going to head down towards Mount Lanairu, which should be like right over here. And we're going to be trying to gather some more lightroots along the way. I may as well do this one. I'll be going by anyway. Oops. Get him. Got him. Easy peasy. Now, which crappy device have you given me? A wagon! That's actually not too bad. And I think it counts as a single piece, so that's helpful. I am actually curious. It does count as a single piece, but it still counts as 5. So not perfect. Unfortunately enough. is this? Is this a mine? That looks like a mine. I might want to stop here and pick up whatever armor pieces here. Because it will probably be an armor piece. I'm not actually sure. Oh, crystallized charge. Okay. That's actually very nice. Super unexpected and very nice. Drop you there. Oh. Good job. Didn't I do marvelously? I'm pretty sure I did. Absolutely marvelously. Placing that so that it fell backwards. So smart. Okay, still trying to get south. I didn't do all of the towers along the way, though, which is kind of unfortunate, since that means I don't know what the surface looks like. It's going to make it a little harder to navigate around tall walls and things. But I don't think this is the way I need to go. It might be, I just don't think so. Oh hey, there's one over there. That works for me. As I said, part of the goal for this is just to brighten up the depths and find where a lot of these shrines are going to be on the surface, so that during the morning streams, when more people can be around, we can actually just go straight to them, hopefully. Because I would like to be able to make the morning streams the more interesting ones. Right. I forgot that was a mine that I'll have to get to eventually, as I follow the Yiga questline. I'm just not going to do it yet, because I don't want to get extra Yiga in the battles. They make things significantly harder, and I still don't really have any good armor. I have the phantom armor, but that's not going to last me for too much longer. I know I keep saying that because it's true. What the heck is down there? Oh, another Yiga base. Okay. Not my top priority right now. And again, that's just because, as I said, I'm trying to get the... Oh, wow, I came really close to a wall here. I'm trying to get down to all of the hidden springs so that I can get the gloom armor. Because I am sick of losing all of my health. Not a priority. Not a priority. I just said that. My instincts kind of drive me mad. I see the goal and I want to head straight to it. But I don't like getting that ADHD craving where I'll abandon what I'm working on to go try something else. That is significantly less satisfying for me. I think I'm going to stop and rest here before I try for that second light bloom down there, though. Or the second light root. because I am kind of far away from where I need to be. I have one time in personal playthroughs uncovered the entire depths, and then I just did nothing with it. I didn't go up and do all the lightroots or all of the shrines. It was purely self-satisfaction to see what would happen, and you get a little trophy that does absolutely nothing for you, which was mildly annoying. Okay, get this out of the way. Thank you. Now, question is, do I want to go back and try and get down there, wherever that is? No. Because that's not going to be all that important. There's no way through. I'll have to go west, and then south, and then east. It's the only way I'm going to be able to get through there. Actually, what do I have for... Ha! I forgot to get the rare Talos off there. Not my smartest thing to do, but that's okay. It will be fine. Where is the next light route? This looks like a wall I'm about to hit. Unless I just need to go really high up, and I just need to go really high up. That makes sense. You know, if I was actually smart, I would just keep this to the surface map, which would be a little easier to find. Is this a Frox? No, mercifully enough. I should be able to find a Zora spear down here somewhere too. Where exactly, I don't know, but I should be able to. It's not super necessary at the moment because I haven't beaten the Zora Shrine yet. But once I do get there, it'll be great because I'll be able to make the Light Spear Trident, I think it's called. And that is pretty handy. Whoa. Oh, that's bad. It's okay, we survived. Uh-oh, Obsidian Frogs. I didn't want to get his attention. No, leave me alone. I should have marked him. I don't know why I didn't. Let's actually maybe put this right back there. Put the glutton. And that's important because I can also put you right there as a... I think I've been marking you as treasure boxes. What the heck is that? Creepy is what that is. What the heck is that? Oh, it's just a moblin. Never mind. Sorry, a bokoblin. Everything looks scarier when it's a half shade in the dark. And I guess we'll go straight for this light route, because that's not too far away. And we have to go east from here to find the hidden wellspring of wisdom, I think it is. Yeah. Hopefully we'll spot a light route along the way and make it easier to see. The giant light bloom on the on the machine is nice, but obviously it's not perfect. I do know that because we're going down towards or I guess on the surface it's a mountain, so down here it's a giant valley. Which is just kind of a pain in the butt to get to, because we gotta go down, down, down. So far down. So this is where the mine is. And Wellspring of Wisdom. Got it. Nope, get back up here. I don't want to lose you. You have my giant bright bloom on you. There we go. Gators of the Depths. There we go. 200 for these. And then the last one should be, or I guess not the last one, but one of the last ones should be down here, which would probably be easier to get to if I went in this hole over here, but we're not going to worry about that too much because I'm going to try and still gather light roots as I go down. And if I can find more bosses on the way, that would also be good. We're just going to try and go southwest, but we're going to go way up high to get there. And I might actually stop down here first, because down in the mine there should be another treasure chest somewhere in here. Right over here? Yep. I'm not sure if it's going to be armor or if it's going to be energy. Large crystallized charge. Awesome. Alright, and I see a nice big light root just up here. We're going to aim for that. I know it's not technically southwest, but it is there within our sight. And having more lit up depths is never a bad thing. Unless it increases world level, in which case it might be a bad thing. I am still not ready for that yet. You can see why I did wait until I had at least 3 batteries, though. Exploring the depths is not an easy energy process. It is energy intensive. Battery intensive, I suppose. Is that another one? Well, there's one over there. There's 2 over there. Wow, okay. I might go get them before I move southwest. That's actually probably a good idea. At the least, it's not going to harm anything. And I do know I need to get them eventually anyway. You know what I should do? Is I should probably be... where did those lightroots go? I should probably be looking into completing the Kakariko side quests, so that I can start growing some light pumpkins. Not only are they a good food source, but they do take time to grow, and beyond that, they also give me my extra anti-gloom hearts. Or I guess they heal the gloom? That's the way to put it. Oh, good. I'm going the right way anyway. I kind of forgot I was about to hit a dead end there. And by kind of forgot, I mean I didn't even check. I am going to grab these big poes on the way, though. They are going to be necessary for when I get the hat piece of this gloom set. And I could get the bridge, which I think is the schematic that I pick up from here, but I don't know why I do that when I can just fly. Nope. Stop. There we go. That was such overkill to use this sword on them. Uh-oh. Okay. Hilariously, when you go up to the top of those chimneys, you actually find little bits of residual crystallized energy up there. Not enough to be worth a separate trip, but it is entertaining to know that it's there. I'm just gonna pick you up and go talk to the constructs over here. There should be one hiding in an alcove, I think. Oh no, he's right here. Yep, the bridge, just as I thought. And just for good measure, I will come over and activate this guy too. Because it never hurts to have more of these available. Actually, how many large zonai do I have? It's a good question. 19. That's enough for about 100. It's a deal. And now I'm guaranteed at least 2 batteries next time I go up, which is awesome. Or 2 cells, not 2 full batteries. And let's continue going west. I know I probably should, or at least could, be saving the large zonite for upgrading my zonite armor, but I don't plan to be fighting in it. I don't even plan to use it much after I've gotten enough battery cells. But in order to efficiently explore the depths without the zonite armor, I would need about like 6 of them. 6 batteries. Because the 3 pieces here are enough to reduce battery usage by 50%, which is the same as having twice as many batteries, clearly. So if I have 6, that means my batteries will last exactly the same amount of time as they do now. Would you please just die? Oh, I got it. Okay, good. I thought I missed him twice. Turns out I hit him once. Liftoff glider is completely useless. It is extra zonai that I don't need, since I can just use rewind time to get up there. And there is another light route down there, which is south, and I didn't really want to go south, but I mean, we gotta do it somehow. Progress is progress, after all. And where is... Should be up here. Here's the bargainer statue. He actually stands tall enough that you can see him on the map, which is interesting. Oh look, there's another one. Oh, let's maybe go here first. If it's armor, that means money I can make. And if it is energy charges, that means fewer bosses I have to beat. Crystallized charge. Awesome. Which means it should be plenty easy to get my last... Not my last, but another battery once we get up to the surface. not sure what this facility is, but I did see another light route somewhere up here. I'm pretty sure. There it is. The abandoned Lurelin mine. I'm not too concerned about getting hose right now, because I can always grab them later. It's just getting access to the pieces of this that I want. Oh, that's not a... That's not a light route, that's a yiga place. Yigas. Oh, I did not want to do that. My bad. Gonna go activate you. And although I don't really need it, I'll get the schema stone. I think that's what it's called here. Bye, Felicia. Where is little dude? You over here? You are not over there. There should be another construct around here somewhere. There he is. It is so ridiculously hard to build these things manually. And I don't know why. A dirigible. What is that centerpiece, though? Is that just a piece of stone? Yeah, it's just a piece of stone. Huh. Go figure. Anyway. Let's go this way. If I'm lucky, on my way out, I will see the light route here. There it is. I knew I wasn't crazy. I was just a little off target. And since I'm going west anyway, this works for me. Hooray. Let's see. I could go looking down here. I may as well. I'll get this whole section cleared up before I move on. I don't think that one is going to hide too hard on me. And that is the whole point of doing this right now. It's not the most exciting gameplay, but I mean it does have to be done one way or another for the sake of completion. And so that I can actually find these shrines during the day. Oh, hey. Gonna mark you for later. It pin to a treasure chest. I'm not going to worry about killing you at the moment, but it's good to know you're there. Ah, you know what? I gotta let my batteries recharge anyway, I might as well. Ooh, it's a 3. Oh, come on. There we go. Easy peasy. And while I'm at it, let's put... I guess I'll put you on there. Just gonna pick up all the junk first so I don't accidentally fuse something I don't want to the spear. There we go. And back to our zonai armor. That's just a camp. I don't need to care about that. I'm not sure where this last light route is going to be, but I get the feeling it'll be right at the tip. Which is kind of annoying for how far I need to travel for it. Nope, it's not even where it is. Well, what the heck then? I guess maybe it would be out here? I don't mind that, because I can sell those. It's not an armor set I actually care about. If I want to be Wind Waker Link, I can just go play Wind Waker. Which eventually we will play as well. But it is not a big deal at the moment. It's just sail fodder. Did I mark this? I did not mark this. Okay. I'm gonna go put a treasure chest here too. Oh, yeah, I did mark it. Never mind. I forgot I was on the upper section of the map. Or I guess the middle section? Hyrule proper. That. What's over here? Nothing. Oop, don't hit. Don't hit. Didn't hit. We're good. Where is this light route? I cannot see it, and that is frustrating. I don't think it'll be this high up. Which means maybe down? It almost feels like it would be easier. Don't hit. to find this shrine on the surface than down below. Whoa! I'm okay. Nothing broke. Maybe in behind this? It's possible. It's just weird that I haven't seen it yet. So not here. Otherwise it would have been more readily apparent. What the heck? Where is this light root? Don't tell me it's coming from the island. I don't think so. This is somewhat frustrating. Because I can see the ascend thingy to get out, but no light root. And I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. Maybe if I go higher, but I kind of doubt it. Because I did look high before. I mean, there's stuff over here, at least. And what's back here? Anything? Nope, nothing there. It's a dead spot. But there absolutely is stuff in this area up near the top. So there is a chance that I've missed it somewhere up here. No. Not that. I can't really go any further up either. There's stuff over this way. Maybe this is where? It's another Talos. A battle Talos. I can beat this. I don't actually know if the attack up counts for that, or it counts for arrows. Ooh, that's not good. Up, please. Thank you. Whoa! Hey, don't throw me. Especially since if you throw me down there, I have to get way back up. Okay, definitely did not need or want that. What's this? Spiked Bokobo. Honestly, I just consider myself lucky that they don't decide to respawn as these after they're beaten. Because that would be a giant pain in the butt. since I seem to be going back the way I came towards the light route that's already done, I'm going to say this may not be the way I'm supposed to go. But I'll keep looking anyway, because I would very much like to get this done. And obviously I missed that the first time around, so there's a chance that I just wasn't high enough. There's a chance. Either high or low, somewhere in between. But honestly, at this point, I'm going to say not likely. Also, why didn't I mark that battle talus? It was here. Whoop! Don't smash too hard, please. Oh! That was all kinds of unfortunate. But I found extra amber, so that's good. I can live with that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this alone for now. It might be that I just need to get an extra shrine over here and it'll light up really far away for whatever reason. That is a possibility. Sometimes weird things like that happen. We're just going to continue on our merry way because I want to get this gloom hood and then work on the Great Fairies. Because I have not started that quest line yet. To be honest, if you remember, I haven't even finished that first major quest. I pretty well got the paraglider and immediately took off to do my own thing. So, I have much main quest work to do. What's this, another mine? Oh, ancient observation deck. That's okay, because there's a chest here. Hooray! That has put me over 3 batteries. I guess I was over 3 batteries already, but I should have waited a little bit longer. Is this another mine? Yeah, it is. So where is the chest here? Here it is. Awesome possum. Oh. Gonna wait a little bit longer. There we go. Fully recharge those batteries. I do appreciate that you don't actually have to wait longer for more batteries. Aw, that's cute. This must be the heart spring. Up on the surface there's a broken heart spring or whatever. I think there's actually a whole heart spring there too. Because there's a little quest line for it in Breath of the Wild. I don't know if it's still here in Tears of the Kingdom. Where some poor guy was trying to meet his fated lover at the broken heart spring, and she was waiting at the actual heart spring or something to that effect. Plus, it was an easy way to get fairies. They were just kind of sitting around there. Not quite as easy as using the fairy fountains, because that's where fairies tended to gather anyway. But for just kind of sitting around on the surface, it was a nice discovery by accident. What's up here? I see something glowing. It's just more pose. Okay. Whee! Let's see. I guess we have to go northeast a little bit. It's the most likely place I'll find some more lightroots. Not that way. Not that way. I know there's one in kind of a weird place. Somewhere way deep down here, and I don't remember how to get to it. I just remember that it is somewhere you wouldn't expect it to be, tucked away in the darkness. Oh, hey. We'll finish you off here. Glutton. And need a better sword for this. This one will do. Hopefully my light doesn't go away. Puff shroom. Swallow. Change armor real quick. Feed me, Seymour. Oh, I missed. My bad. Get in there. And you. Get tossed. Eat a bright bloom. And enjoy death while chewing. These guys are mercifully easy to beat. They have such a simple attack pattern. Distract with food, win. As long as you've got a hammer that does enough damage, you're pretty well guaranteed to win easily. And thankfully, I spent the time making those nice, strong hammers, so it's not a big deal at all. The hardest part is going to be, because I'm killing so many of these guys on the underground, I'm very likely going to increase world level pretty freaking tremendously. And so things up above are going to have better weapons or be more aggressive. In a hurry. I do wonder if the frogs are the ones actually leaving these zonai deposits around. Like if it's their dung. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, the Korok seeds are just Korok poop to begin with. Don't need that. That's nothing. That's nothing, so maybe I will try and go around back here. This might be towards the weird one tucked away in the back. Because like I said, I know there is a weird one tucked way deep, farther away than you would imagine it to be. Maybe this one? At the very least, it is a light root that I don't have yet, so I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, good enough. That must have been the one I was looking for. Now, I need to get up to... Oh. Apparently, that's just where the temple is. I'm going to continue this way anyway, because I might run into a Farosh down here. And I could certainly stand to get a few more dragon parts from him. Like, I don't have a claw yet, and I still need horn as well. Just to prep for the fierce deity armor. Never hurts. Plus, being able to see everything for a little while is super nice. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Hinox. Oh, no, it's just a Talos. Same difference. Talus, not Talos. I feel like I'm playing Skyrim. Y'all mofos need Talos. Mark you with a gem. Put the combat armor on. This is why I can't wait to get more batteries. Oh, hey, that's why. Where's my spear? Use this one. He's a regular stone talus. He doesn't really need more than this. Ow! You butt. Whoa! Nope! That's not good. That is not good. Go through the legs, don't get hit. Go through the legs, don't get hit. Oh boy. I hate these ones with it on their back. Go. Now, how many fairies do I have left after that? Do I have any? I have one. It's a little risky, to be sure. To be damn sure it is risky. And where'd I put my bike? My hover cycle! There it is. swap my armor back too, because I'll be flying for a while. Perfect. Oh. I guess I can fight this guy too. He is not going to be too much of a problem to beat. I think he's just the obsidian fox. And let's put a better weapon back on. There we go. Chew on this. You almost ate my bike, you jerk. Oh, you didn't buck me off successfully. And when he doesn't buck me off, that means things get a little dicey. There we are. Alright. Still easy peasy. Slightly less so than I was expecting, but still easy peasy. I am absolutely going to need to stop and get some fairies after this, though. Which is okay, because once we get this guy up here, we're going to need to take a detour all the way to the end of the canyon. Probably, I think this might be the easiest entrance. Because that should be where the last bargainer statue that I need is. Oops. But there are a couple things I need to do on the surface, so I think probably the route is going to be, we'll go to Hyrule Castle. I want to pick up some royal swords that I can break on the surface. And then once I've got those swords to break, I'm going to go back to the Hyrule Castle town, because I'm going to want to start the quest for the camera. Oh, and I need to get access to the whatchamacallit, the stable quests, so that I can start unlocking Great Fairies. And as a last step, I'm going to need to go and get that last bargainer statue. I mean, I say as a last step, but really, I'm not doing too bad today energy-wise, since I'm not talking a lot. Which means I might be able to extend the play session a little bit longer than usual. And if I do that, I can actually unlock a couple of the Great Fairies as well. I don't have enough sunset fireflies, unfortunately. But I think I can get them in a couple minutes here. Like once I'm done with some of my other tasks. I can go gather some from Kakariko Village. Here you are. Oh, wow. These do not usually despawn. I must have been using them for half an hour to an hour. I don't usually keep hover cycles for that long. Alright. How easy is it to get behind him is the question. Because if it's easy to get behind, I'll go get this last light root. Yeah, it should be. I'm high enough up. Good. Obviously, there's 2 more over there I should still get, but I'm not going to worry about them for the moment. I'm so close, though. I do have to get that one from Hylia Island. It's like in here. Which means this one should be right next to that giant hole, though, so I'm not going to care about it. It'll be super easy to get to. I gotta get to Hyrule Castle for now. Just like real quick. In a much safer way that I'm not going to fall off of the rocks. Because I just need to grab, honestly, only one royal sword. Because these are the damaged royal swords, they're not worth really carrying around with me. But I do need one. Actually, there might be arrows here too, and I can probably pick those up. Because arrows would be good. They must be on the other side. There we go. Oh! I fell! How could I have fallen? Not here. I need to go one more up. Thank goodness for ascend. And there should be just laying on the ground by the statue, because I don't think this chest comes back. Nope. This one. Here we go. Awesome. Back to Castletown. Lookout Landing. That's the word I'm looking for. We'll go talk to Pura. Pura. Poo-poo. I don't know why I said that. I'm enjoying playing the game, but I am getting tired. Not you. Here we go. So having completed the introductory quest now, we go talk to the pelican dude.
Ah. Oh. Ah. Sapao!
And I guess I don't want to go to Heber quite yet. This will probably be the closest. Although, if I go this way, I can go free one of the musicians. And I haven't done the shrine anyway, so I may as well do this one while I'm at it. I do not know what it will be. Oh. Stop climbing the shrine and get in the shrine. Please and thank you. Oh, just archery. Okay. I'll use this one. I don't care about it. I think it is pretty sturdy though, which is nice. Hey, I hit his head. Cut that out. Hello, Gold Palme. How are you? Thank you for joining. Nice to see you here. Do not fear the approaching enemies. Fire true and strike their heads. How are you doing today? Oh. I forgot to actually do what it said. There we go. I'm doing alright, thanks. Just enjoying some Tears of the Kingdom. I spent the last couple hours down in the depths revealing the map. But unfortunately, I have beaten too many bosses, and I think the world level is about to increase. So I'm quite urgently going around to try and get some Great Fairies unlocked. Don't need that. What brings you in today? Are you a fan of Tears of the Kingdom in general? Or did you just see me sitting here by myself and thought you'd come give company? Either way, I'm happy to have you. I do things in kind of a weird way, and I hope you're okay with that. One of my frequent friends that comes to hang out named Noob Nat likes to say that I'm straight up cheating because of taking advantage of my game knowledge. Probably one of the best 3 games ever made, and I also always like to give people some company. Awesome. Well, you are more than welcome here. As a brief introduction, my name is Hero. I am perpetually unhealthy, so you'll hear me coughing a lot. I'm sorry about that. I'll try and keep it not obnoxiously loud for you. And I hope you like puns too, because I tell a lot of them. In fact, one of my favorite things to say is that I tell puns for me, and your suffering is delicious. So you said this is one of the best 3 games ever made. I'm curious what you consider the other 2 would be. Did I go around the wrong way? Oh, hold on. That's a Korok. I don't need to do that. I just need to throw this at it. That is absolutely a Korok. And as always, I'm dropping this on your head because you deserve that. Half of Austria is also sick at the moment, so being not well is something I at this point know very well. That is fair. In my case, this is a chronic cough that I've been living with for about 4 years now. So it's not something that's going away soon, unfortunately. Just throw this in here. But are you living in Austria, or are you Austrian to begin with? Because I have a couple that watches from Germany? Yeah, from Germany. Noobnat is one of them. She's another streamer. You are Austrian. Cool. I'm Canadian. I am in the Great White North. The Lesser Austria. I'm not sure what you mean by that, because my geography is not great. But hopefully, that's not too offensive that I'm not sure where it is. Honestly, most of my European knowledge comes from this old PS3 game called Le Saboteur. Germany is just Austria, but worse. Ah! Fair enough. I've never heard it described like that, but that's hilarious. I can't speak from experience, but I will believe you. Are you still living in Austria too? Oh, there we go. And the other games would have to be Silk Song and Donkey Kong Bonanza. You know, I haven't played either of those yet. Silk Song is definitely on my list, but I haven't beaten... whatchamacallit? I haven't beaten Hollow Knight yet either. So that one is also on the to-play list for me. And Donkey Kong Bonanza seems like a lot of fun. I just haven't touched it yet. Unfortunately, a lot of my Nintendo games I get secondhand. Not just because they've been acting pretty scummy lately, but also because I'm just not a very wealthy person. That's fair. Now, out of curiosity, if you were going to move, where do you think you would move to? Do you have, like, a top city or top country you'd like to try out? Maybe some Scandinavian country? Scandinavians would be like Norway or Sweden, yes? I'm pretty sure it's a Scandinavian region. Yeah. That's fair. Norway, Sweden, Greenland, Iceland, I think those all count as Scandinavian. I've heard some of them are very pretty. I used to know a fellow I worked with who went on either went on or was going to go on a cycling trip around Iceland, I believe he said. Which seemed like a really interesting thing to do at some point. Not that I'll ever be able to do it with my health, but it was interesting to hear nonetheless. I like when people have big goals like that. Actually, it must be pretty late for you if you're over in that section of the world, though. I think, let's see, Nat went to bed probably an hour and a half ago, so it must be around midnight there? I think. 12 a.m.-ish? Have you always been a night owl, or is this just an odd time of day for you? Yeah, midnight, and I will go to sleep soon because tomorrow is the physics exam. Fair enough. Well, I hope your physics exam goes well. I did enjoy physics, but sometimes the formulas do mess with you. By all means, feel free to take off whenever you need. I absolutely appreciate your company, and if you feel like it, I'd love to have you back again. But, I can understand how physics would be very important to pass. I understand the night owl bit as well.
Oh. Oh.
Is it a physics exam for a field you're going into? I don't really care about physics. I'm more of an English and history guy. So you're probably not using it for a job then. That's fair. When I was in high school, I took physics, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was interesting. But when I started working, I actually went into a field that required chemistry and biology. Things that I didn't think I would use at all. The moment I go into a job field with physics, I am an alien that took my place. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Next time I'll ask you about gravitational constant, and if you give me an answer, I'll say you're a liar. You are not Gold Palme at all. Oh, nice. You know, if you're looking into biology and chemistry, you may end up in a very similar field to me. My official title when I could work was a rehabilitation therapy assistant, but a physical or occupational therapist requires the same kind of specialties, like the prerequisites. And it's just a nice field to get into, to be honest. The hours are good, the workload is pretty light, and you get to help people. Plus the pay's not bad, depending on where you are. Especially with aging populations in most areas just growing, a lot more physiotherapists and therapy assistants are needed for most places. I am gonna go down here, actually. Although that's just my take on things. Do you have a field that you're going to aim for? Like a specific career path you'd like to go into? I think this is the only hole to get down there for now. Oh, just in case you're wondering, by the way, this is the overworld map I've revealed, and here's the depths map so far. I'm just unleashing the bargaining, or finding the bargainer statues so that I can get the gloom armor that I'm looking for. You always thought about being a teacher. Well, that's cool. Like a specific type of teacher, or just teacher in general? Like high school, middle school, elementary school type? I realize they'll probably have different names from what I just said where you are, but I assume the concept is similar. Let's throw that on, actually. Give me your toenails, Hinox. There we go. English and history, and I think I would be high school. That's fair. So high school over here would be the 10th, 11th, and 12th year of schooling. Assuming kindergarten starts at age 5. I don't know if that helps you any, but that would be the equivalent translation. Here it is, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, but elementary school doesn't count. Oh, that's interesting. So, if it doesn't count, then how do you name the progress between the years of education? So for us, it would be... elementary school would be kindergarten, grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then our middle school would be 7, 8, 9, and our high school would be 10, 11, 12. Which really is a bit strange that for some reason elementary school counts for 6 years, and all the others are split into 3s. So you've got 1 to 4th grade in elementary, and then 1st to 8th in the normal schools. Okay, so it just counts back at the beginning. That's interesting. Do you have a kindergarten as well? Like something before 1st grade for the younger children? Or does 1st grade account for the 5-year-olds? Your English is fantastic, by the way. Do not be lost in what I'm saying and how quickly I'm saying it. I am constantly impressed with the education level of Germany and Austria in order to keep up with a non-native language. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to take this off of here. Yeah, kindergarten actually means child garden in German. And yeah, kindergarten was great. Okay, good. Good, good. I had been wondering about that. Palme says, oh, thank you. I am also maybe trying to become an English teacher, so I need to train my English a bit. Well, you'll do very well to continue watching English streams then. Although I suppose it depends on which ones you're watching as well. I have caught highlights of some of the streamer awards and been tremendously embarrassed with people who should have English as their native language, who can barely speak a word, at least not coherently. There's the top section. Come to think of it, I watched a YouTube short earlier where this poor girl was talking about how she's in an office job, and because she grew up with too easy access to the internet, she did not know how to spell. And that was a terribly sad statement to hear. Helme says, today I even gave a presentation in English about it. Oops. Whoa. Ah. Sorry, 1 second. About a series I really liked because we got to choose the topic. Let's stick. I'm sorry, what? That girl needs to be American? I don't know for sure, but I would assume so. It was one of those weird whisper videos where she's like, I don't know how to tell you guys this, but I'm in this grown-up office job. I'm a 28-year-old woman, and I don't know how to spell. And it's like, that's not a confession I'd be making, especially while at work, you know? I am curious, what series did you give your presentation on? Was it a book series, a TV series? But still, it was a presentation, even if it was about a series I liked. iZombie. Huh. I can't say I've heard of that. Is it a novel? Oh, that's a plant. I'm trying not to burn a giant bloom seed, but I may have to. A giant light bloom. I keep calling them light blooms. I think they're bright bloom seeds. Oh, well, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Gold_palm just followed.
TV series. Really great, but it also has a comic series. Interesting. And I'm guessing it's also a North American series, yes? Or a Western series in general? No problem. Thank you for hanging around. It was very nice meeting you as well. I hope to see you again soon. If you feel like, I do have a YouTube channel if you ever want to catch up on some of the old episodes. It's just the re-uploads of the live stream. And if you feel like it, there's a link in the bio for Discord as well, if you want to come hang out with the people that are usually here. But either way, I hope you have a good night's sleep, and I hope you have an excellent job on your physics test tomorrow. Good luck. I hope it goes well. And sleep well, friend. Where is... There we go. Gotta fly way up high to the top of this statue. They did not make him easy to get to. Offer pose. I wonder if that's what the dude in Ocarina of Time is supposed to be as well, then. 300 for the Hood of the Depths. I do not have enough. That's not a problem, though. I am going to go down here. Because I'm just going to pick up those Poes. Thankfully, I now have access to them from everywhere. And I'm going to ignore everything up here for the moment. I'll probably go get... some more battery power first. Because I can get an extra 4 bars of battery. That's not an extra 2 batteries total. But it should be 1 extra, which will help tremendously. And then I'm going to head straight over to the first of the... whatchamacallit? The first of the Great Fairies. There we go. And I might end up going to Bantha as well, just to get the second one. I mean, there's a third one I can get from Kakariko as well. That's not too far away. Where are we? I think there should be... I think if I just launch in the air from here, I should get pretty close, or at least get eyes on the stable that I need to get to. It should be northwest, just a little ways towards Death Mountain. Or northeast, my bad. I would like to put a little more effort into getting hearts too. Because if I can get like 18 more shrines, then I should be able to get the get access to the 5th dungeon. Not that it's all that important. It used to be a really good one to get early because you could get the mask that makes your wings last longer. But now it's a lot less important since you can't just clip in from the bottom anymore. Or not clip in, but ascend through the bottom. That used to be a thing you could do. Is it over there? I feel like I'm quite a ways off from it. Well, for the time being, let's unlock some of these on the way. I think I have enough power now that, you know what? I have enough power. Let's use a hovercycle in the overworld. I don't really need to take the motorcycle around right now. And again, I'm just kind of unlocking these at the moment, so that it will be a little easier for me to actually do the shrines come tomorrow morning. And I think this is the first one of these we're going to unlock. It's directly on the way over, as opposed to being partially out. I did see it as we were swimming down, or falling down. I don't know where it was, though. It's in one of these tree hollows. Here we go. Oops. I kind of don't want to be playing for too much longer, because then the YouTube episode will go, like, 3 hours long. I think it's probably already close to 3 hours. Which is kind of excessive. I don't really ever expect anyone to watch for 3 hours, aside maybe from Outer Wilds, because that was a fun time for me. And I think a lot of people that are interested in Outer Wilds would sit and watch that. But also, it's more fun to see people discovering it live, so I try not to do that. Activate you. I'm pretty sure there's actually an extra shrine that I get access to by the river. But I'm going to kind of ignore it for the moment, because the key right now is just to try and get over to the Great Fairy, which should be that way. (9:05 a.m., huh? It is unfortunately too early in the day. Oh, you know what? I think there is a little enemy somewhere around here. Just one? Not those guys. You know what? Let's do this. I need to break this sword over one of their skulls. There we go. And now, hopefully, once this next blood moon happens, I'll start finding the royal swords down in the depths. Because it was fairly frustrating to not have them down there. Not have them down there. I love her, by the way. I think she's adorable, and the best reason for that is because her name is Violin. And she plays the violin. The very fact that they snuck a pun into the game with her name is so amazing. I love that. Okay. I know how to do it. Leave me alone.
Oh.
Not that one. Gotta talk to you.
Oh.
I'm not a member yet.
Oh.
I already know. Let's say register horse, just so that the ones that I have are in there. I already know pony points.
Oh.
And I guess I'll have to stay here twice. Oh, right. I gotta go inside for that. It's a bit of a waste, but 40 rupees to just get through is not the worst thing. Plus, it's gonna force the blood moon overnight, which is good. I'll be able to go look for those new swords. Probably start a next episode, to be honest. Because I don't want to do it at this very moment. Regular bed, please. Wake me up in the morning again. Because the day count doesn't actually matter. Perfect.
Oh. 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 Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
I mean, I suppose I don't really need to do it. I have other options for getting there, including some very funny options. I'm just not going to take them. I could, I'm just not going to. Because this one, I think, is fun to do the proper way. And you know, if you've been watching it all, I do not tend to do things the proper way. Oh, let's see. I think Zorse will have the best pull. Yeah.
Oh.
Attach the harness, please.
Oh.
Yes, I am aware of whistling. Thank you. Loath as I am to leave that behind, it's only 9. Oops. It's only 9 zonai. Zonite. It is fine. I do find it hilarious that they're supposed to be, you know, used to traveling in a wagon, and yet the slightest incline has them freaking out like they're going to topple. Oh, not that way, my bad. To the point that they will straight up tell you that it's too scary or too unstable, and then make you reset. Oh, fall! You will not. You're fine, you're fine. There we go. I held that cough as long as I could, I'm sorry. Now, let's see what it's actually going to take in order to upgrade this gloom armor, because I don't know. It has been entirely too long.
Huh?
So long. For whatever reason, it looks like the back pattern on her outfit is horses or like centaurs. I don't know if you guys are seeing that, but it looks like a centaur. Which is quite entertaining to me. Enhance away. I don't need that upgraded. I don't have enough for those. Plus I don't have the third piece. Where's my gloom armor? Tunic of the Depths. Deep fireflies. Okay. Which means I should probably go grab the yiga armor too, so that I can sneak up on the gloom or the deep fireflies easier. I'm pretty close to both, so I'll probably just do that. I needed to head over towards the Tabantha region anyway. Oh, you know what? Here's the tough part. I know that real close here, there is actually a piece of that armor, but it's really cold getting towards this Great Fairy fountain, which means... yeah, we're gonna go do this. Speaking of being really cold, my phone just alerted me that sometime within the next hour we're expecting more snow. Yay! Hooray for living in Canada. Now, let's bring you out. And I'm going to put some cold resistance on. Because what I'm going to do is try and pick up some warmer clothes from over here. I just need a shirt or a headpiece, whichever is cheaper, in order to facilitate my getting into the Hebra Mountain region. And probably I'll get that tower as well. No reason not to. It's actually been kind of annoying not being able to see anything. Just because of how cold it's been, I have not been going to get these towers. And I think they are actually the last ones that I need to get, so... let's drop off here. I think... is this one the store or the inn? This might be a house, actually. House. House. So maybe further up for the store? Not that one. Oops. House. Creatures. Where is the store? Because if I come around this way again... that's exactly the place I was just at. Is that the store? It might be further down instead of further up. Oops. This is the inn. So, store is next door, I think. Yeah, this is the store, but where's the clothing? Maybe it's the next one up. It didn't really make sense to me to separate the stores like this, but, you know, what are you gonna do? 500, 650, 1,000. Well, this one's cheapest. Gimme. There we go. Oh, right, I want to unlock this shrine too before I go anywhere. And then I think you are a Korok? Yeah. You deserve this. And now we'll head up to this tower. We're just going to do this one first, because it's nearby. And then after we do this one, we'll head up to the Hebra region for that second Great Fairy. And after that, I might quickly get the Yiga armor before I call it a night, so that we can start gathering the deep fireflies for the gloom armor. Oh. This controller is vibrating like there's no tomorrow. So, we'll glide down to here. Just because there's no real point in not unlocking this shrine while we're at it. It's in the direction we need to travel anyway, and we already lost our hover cycle. Not in. We'll wait for that to next time. For right now, we're just going to... where is it? I think it's straight east. East-ish. Ooh, is that Light Dragon? That is Light Dragon. I don't need her. And of course she's going the way I expect her to travel now. She was so hard to find last time for no good reason. Ooh, Hinox. I'm going to mark you right now, because I will need you for Fierce Deity armor upgrades if I go that route. Which I probably will, because I really like the Fierce Deity armor. Oop. You what? There we go. And back to my cold armor. Oh, I do want this piece, though. Oops. There we are. Now, where is this tower? I don't need to go that far up, I know that. I'm pretty sure I see it down towards the Great Fairies, so probably about here. I wish it was a little more forthcoming, but in the blizzard and blocked by the mountain, there's not much I can do. There it is. I knew it was somewhere around here. It is surprisingly reasonable temperatures here, to be honest. I thought I would be shivering with just one piece of cold armor. We'll get this. I am tempted just to finish out and get the Lanira Mountain one as well. Simply because I can, and it would be a nice way to finish off. But I think I haven't gotten 2 other areas of the map yet. So it's not as though it's a good way to end the episode. Excellent. And let's glide our butts down towards the stable over here. Hopefully staying away from the Gleeok in the air, because I know he is somewhere around here as well. There he is. And unfortunately, I am not good at fighting Gleeoks. I will take that challenge on after we have a lot more hearts and better armor. Which is just not yet. Oh man, come on. Get back here. There we go. Ice breast Lizalfos horn. Handy, but not important. Ooh, these will be helpful, though. this one so we can go to the stable easily. And since I already got Mr. Tuba, we are good to go. Great Fairy Miha. They need a roof. Easy to do. I think I need to move that back a little bit more. There we go. And let's go get a horse that we'll need.
Hi. Oh. Oh. Huh? Oh.
I need you.
Oh. Oh.
It's fine as it is.
Oh. Oh.
Let's go attach you to the cart. And come on. Why won't you connect properly? Good enough. And hopefully we're fast enough to outrun the Bokoblin Riders. Bokoblin Raiders, probably. I realize I'm not really giving you much time to read if you're watching this live or on YouTube, but by the same token, I have seen this so very many times. In my constant attempts to not die as I'm getting through the game, I have done the same content many times. So these words are well known to me, whether I like it or not. Don't tip. You're fine, don't tip. There we go.
Oi!
I think I will make this the last activity for today, and then work on some more tomorrow. Just because I really am getting tired and hungry. But thank you for watching. I appreciate everyone for being here and for stopping in. It was wonderful meeting Gold Palm. I'm going to assume it's Gold Palm. I'll have to ask him about it next time. But yeah. Oops. I hope you enjoyed the episode. It was a lot of depths work. But it was fun. At least I had fun. And I will try very hard not to play again until tomorrow. If I do, I'll get back on stream. But my throat is plenty sore now. And it's getting a little hard to breathe. So I will do what I can. And probably just try and rest up until tomorrow. Or at least for a couple of hours until I might end up playing Helldivers with friends. We'll see. We'll see.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
for now. Thank you. I have Hyrule Warriors too, and I find it hilarious that her whole flower moves as you're fighting with Great Fairies. Anyway, once again, thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. I hope you liked the episode, and I will see you next time, hopefully. Where is stop stream button? Here we go.